Where, you want to describe where we are right now?
We're in the back room of Petite Campus's backstage area. Wow, can you really get that close?
Yeah, do you like it?
What
Is it
happens?
intrusive?
No, it's
there's
weird.
There's a shadow there. But...
It's weird. How close? Does it look good at least then?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god.
I got like a wide angle lens.
Okay, cool.
It's not, it doesn't look as close as it feels.
Yeah, well I hope not.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it totally makes sense.
Okay, so
Where do we derive our inspiration from?
Yeah, like, well, in life. I mean, do you mind if I ask how old you are?
We're 22.
Yeah.
We're twins. And, you know, for a large part of our life, probably music was the most influential thing to us. Like, I always tell people that when I figured out I could play music, it was like learning that you could, like, fly or grow a tail or regenerate or something. Because to me... Regenerate? I don't know. To me, it was like... Let's try it right now. Well, let's get a saw or something. Let's see if we can do that.
There's saws back here, I think. Yeah.
No, we were really big. Our parents, everybody, my grandparents, my dad, everyone was really into music. So we grew up being really into music ourselves. Like, and so to be able to influence people the way that we had been influenced, I think was an amazing day. It was a really cool day to figure that out, that you can do that.
I think during our, like, when you get to that teenage years kind of thing, like between the ages of like probably about 13 to, I can remember being like in grade 7, which was 12 turning 13, and hearing Duran Duran for the first time, and just all these other bands, and bringing my friends over who were like more into like shoplifting and smoking than anything else, and trying to explain the relativeness of that and how it moved me. And I can remember my mom even saying to me, they're not going to get it, because we just grew up with all this music. And like, I can remember, you know, painting our house that we'd built, like my dad had built it, and we were there all night painting, and we sang like every Bruce Springsteen song we could remember. And I think music has always motivated us to get through the day. It's like a soundtrack. It's like every time you get in the car, you put on your favorite song, and when you're feeling sad. And I think that when we figured out that we could do this as a job and play music, it just inspired us. Like, I think that's how we get through life, like, is just hearing new bands and hearing how they're going through a lot of the same things that you're going through. And I don't know, I think that's where you get, inevitably that's where you get your inspiration from, is from the, I think even people that don't listen to music are somehow hearing something in their head. They gotta be, because I don't know, music makes it worth getting up, you know, like to put on a good album and listen to it from start to finish, like to put on a Bruce Springsteen album and listen to it from start to finish. It just is so I can remember cleaning houses and putting on The River and hearing Bruce Springsteen on the live album talk about being a teenager and being drafted for the Vietnam War, and it just moved me. It just moved me that he got to take the music that he wrote and put it to a story like that, and to change people and move them that way. Like, hundreds of thousands of people have heard his stories, and I don't know, just really that's what makes me want to do what we do, is just the idea that maybe someone is out there tonight and they heard something we said and they heard our music, and they're gonna go home and feel better, I guess.